and gentlemen, we're going to move over to our deputy mayor. He is going to talk a little bit about the committee discussion on the home rule charter as we've been discussing for the last several meetings. So, Nick, you're on.
Okay, thanks, Mayor. Yeah, we discussed a few times, and I don't know if we have a hard copy.
We do. Visit our station. Use mine.
Thank you. We talked about different ways to set up a committee, an ad hoc committee to review our home rule charter. The home rule charter is what governs this municipality. Last time it was looked at was 1997, so we're approaching 20 years. So it's just good practice to review this document and see if there's any changes that need to be made to it. So we discussed a couple ways to do that. What initially we thought was to do a resolution. A resolution, we can act on it pretty fast, get it passed, and then that resolution would ask for members of the community, and it would outline the parameters of what we're looking for. After some review of our home rule charter, actually, we've decided through legal counsel that an ordinance is the better way to set up this ad hoc board. So there are some advertising requirements for this, so we're going to have to be passing this ordinance in the January meeting, not the December meeting. So we're going to go through the appropriate advertising to set up this ordinance, but it's an ordinance of the municipality of Monroeville to create an ad hoc board to study the home rule charter. Now, in an effort to stay on the same timeline as we initially thought with having a resolution, we're hoping to ask for residents that are interested in being on this board to submit your letter of interest to the municipality, to Mr. Little, or to your council person. So we'd like to still work this throughout December, and then hopefully in January we get the ordinance passed, and then we set up the committee, the board right away, and then from there they can set up their meetings and make recommendations to council. So,
If I can interrupt.
yeah, please.
I would like council to please consider allowing Mr. Little to advertise this ordinance as well, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Get that on a record.
Exactly, and yeah, we'll ask for, at the Tuesday council meeting, this coming regular meeting,
I wanted to bring that up.
we'll ask for a motion to advertise, so we'll get that in the public record
Very
for
good.
the Tuesday meeting. But we are looking for either 5, 7, or 9 members. We're going to give a little bit of a range there, but really the only requirement is to be a resident and to have an interest in your community. And so hopefully we can get some people to, submit their letter of interest. And if council has any other questions about that or any discussion that needs to take place, and then ultimately once they do make recommendations to council to make changes, if they want to make changes to the home rule charter, then that would have to go on a voter referendum, which would happen in 2017. So what the hope is, we set up this board. In January, they meet for 6 to 10 months into the year of 2016. Then they can hopefully make recommendations to us by the December 2016 meeting that we can then, if we want to make changes, put that on the primary ballot for 2017. So the take-home message is, if you're interested, please let us know. And then we'll talk more about this. We'll watch the advertisement, and then we'll talk more about this ordinance in the January meeting.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Mayor.
And I would encourage any of the residents that are interested, please do get involved. This is your home rule charter as well.
From Amanda.
And we'll move down to the minutes for any discussion. Let's